one question. So I have a question for all of us here. What is mankind's greatest resources? Anybody know? Yeah, what is mankind's greatest resource? What is mankind's greatest resource? Natural resource. Anybody know? Okay, so the answer is the mind of our children. Yeah, do you agree with that? I think the speaker also want to answer. Okay, so the answer is the mind of the children. So how many of us actually we watch and wonder about how the children see the world? Don't you think that children see the world with a lot of magical things? Yeah, we all agree. Yeah, I'm so blessed because in my childhood, I was raised by a single mom, but we are allowed, yeah, we have a lot of permission to play a lot. So I remember all my memory of my childhood. After school is we play. I play with my siblings. We play with laughter, with curiosity. We try many things. We explore many new things. I think the speaker also want to speak. Yeah. Okay, so I'm also very glad to have Emily with me here. Uh-oh, what is that? Okay, so I think today we know that parents, I do respect all the parents here because I know all parents here, I know we all love our children. We all try the best. We have a lot of many responsibility, but in the same time, I know that we all try our best, right? We nurture our kids, we do many things. And I think we all want to see the world of our children through their eyes. We want it. But why? There's one question. Why parents still struggle to see the world through the eyes of the children? So that's the theme for today. Yeah. For me, myself, I am a parent of 4. My children, they are adult already. Yeah, but I mean, I went through the same journey with all of us here. I myself, I'm a play therapist, a psychologist, an educator. So in my daily life, I see many children, and I see many teenagers and also parents. That's why I really understand how parents feel. I mean, after we try all the best, but we know that children still struggle in their life, and parents also struggle. But I think we all struggle. We are together. That's why today we can share about what's the things that make us, that we are able to see the world through the eye of our children. I think from the population of Indonesia, we have 280 million of population, and 30% are children. So we know 1 out of 10 have problem. Even 1 out of 5 have psychological problem. So if we count about the population of the children, it's around 80 million. And if you count, let's say 1 to 5 of all the children, means it's around 4 million that have psychological issue. And that's the children that we see that have distress. Maybe they are bullied, maybe they have self-harm, maybe they have depression, anxiety, self-regulation. We can name many of it. But then today, I would like to have time with Emily. Okay, Emily will show us something. Where is your things? Okay, Emily will go and take her things. Okay. I believe all of us parents, adults, we also, deep in our heart, we also want to see the wonder and see how our children see through their eyes. Yeah. So I think one of the things that I am very blessed. Okay. So you want to sit here? Okay, we can change place. Okay. So now Emily come up with a car, a Lego made by herself. Okay. So but me, I can be adult that don't understand how I see through her eyes. Emily, what do? You still keep wasting your time. You know this is exam time and you keep playing your Lego. Lego and Lego again. Don't you feel tired playing Lego? I think you need to stop playing Lego. Okay, it's waste your time, it wastes money, it tastes like you waste your time, you can't even study. So what do you feel when I cannot see from your eyes?
I feel a bit sad, and then sometimes um, I need to tell some of my parents that I like doing Lego, and then it makes me feel happy, and if I get scolded, it makes me feel a bit sad, and then I understand how my parents feel about how I doing Lego.
Thank you, Emily. So now we'll do the other way, okay? We try as parents, we try to see through the Emily's eyes. Yeah, so we can see there are few slides I want to mention. There are 4 keywords. It's about play, imagination, curiosity, and wonder about life. So if we look at play, now let us talk to Emily. So Emily, can I know what makes you make the Lego? What makes you love to play Lego?
If Lego makes me feel like sometimes I can build Lego, and then makes me feel happy, and then if I do Lego with my family, it makes me feel excited, makes me feel happy, and then if I get more Lego, I can keep on doing it.
Wow, how did you do that? That's amazing, yeah? We hear from Emily, actually playing Lego is about how she can build something and she can be happy, and in the same time she loves to play together. I think that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I think you share with me about how you build the Lego. How did you do that? Like how you start to play Lego?
I started by my first Lego was like a car one, but like different one, and then I tried to build it on the first day, and then I did it, and so that's why I wanted to build more Legos.
And I hear that actually you followed an instruction and you do it with the heart, is it?
Yes.
I remember you told me that. That's beautiful. Okay, so parents, let's see about play. Yeah, you want to sit? Yeah, just wait, we will continue later on. Okay, so now this is the word of play. So I will have few slides about play. If people ask me what's your expertise, I answer it very simple. My expertise is play. Yeah. Because George Manerasco ever say that this is a quote that when we grow old we never stop playing, but when we stop playing then we become old. So never stop playing. Yeah. So how can we understand children? Usually by observing they play, then we understand about their concern, about their fantasy, about their fear, about their dream, about what makes them happy. And also we learn about their basic needs. Sometimes they have happy emotion, but sometimes they can be sad as well. So actually we know their secret wishes and our desire through the play. Yeah. The next one that I want to share is about cells that fire will wire together. Okay, so cells that fire will wire together. What does it mean? So in our brain, there is neuroscience in past 20 years proof that actually play fire the neuron, and when it fire, it will wire. So let's do our hand like this. What will the cells that fire will wire together? So what happened to children when they play? They start to integrate their left brain and the right brain. They also start to integrate their higher brain with the middle brain and with the lower brain. So we call it integrated brain. Okay, so let's take our hand up. Yeah, I think Emily also can take, raise your hand. So our brain is as big as this. So this is the structure of the brain. It's around 1.36 kg, but this is where everything is processed here. And here, the upper part, we can touch it. This is our neocortex, which is our thinking, rational, logical brain. Here, okay? And this is our lower brain, yeah? This is what we call reptilian brain. This is our survival brain. So when we fight, when we fly, and when we freeze, this is from this brain. And now, where is play? And where is all the imagination? Is in the middle brain. So this is our middle brain. So what happens when children are distressed, even us adults, we can be distressed. When we are distressed, our rational brain doesn't work. Yeah, it's shut off by itself. So what we do is like through play actually helping the limbic, which is the middle brain, mammalian brain, to calm. And then there is one thing we call amygdala in middle brain, which is the chips for memory and all the emotion. So can you imagine if through play then they feel calm and then everything integrated. So that's how brain works to integrate. Okay, so that's through play. And other things, if we see, if parents play a lot with their children, another slide, then we can see actually through, there is changes, you know, because cells that fire will wire together, okay? So we see how brain research show that parents, caregiver, teacher, educator, even professional adult, actually we can help the change of the chemical in the brain and help children more calm and more happy. So these are all the things that through play, I will not read it, another slide. These are what everything happen when play is there in their life. Okay, so another slide. Yeah, so you know, play also will release a lot of hormone, like happy hormone like dopamine, serotonin, yeah, oxytocin, opioids, everything. Yeah, children will be less aggressive, feel more calm, feel the world is better to live. They become more confident. Even it can raise the immune system. So that's about play. So what about the imagination? Okay, let's go to the other one about, we talk about play, now we talk about imagination. Okay, let's come to Emily again. Okay, so, yeah. So we look at imagination and we'll ask Emily again. What's your imagination when you create Lego or when you play? What's in your mind?
My mind is like when I was building a Lego, I was like thinking of like what it will look like, and 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 what I will play with it, and like when, or like how I will play with it, and that's in my imagination.
Many things, right, in Emily's mind. Yeah. And are you curious? Do you have a lot of curiosity when you play? Okay, let's look at the curiosity, because according to Piaget, curiosity is how to explain the unexpected and also to know the unknown. Yeah. So what you're curious about when you play?
Curiosity is about like how it will turn out, and like and like maybe I'll stop in the end, or like when I was finished, maybe I will play with it, and like that's my curiosity about the Lego.
So that's only about Lego, you know. I believe, Emily, you have a lot of things you are curious, right? And what about wonder about life? So what do you like to question in your mind? What do you wonder?
I wonder is about my future, and then like maybe the next day, or what's gonna happen today, or like maybe now. I'm curious. Like that.
So when you're curious and you wonder about the world, what do you want? You want all of us, like adult parent, can understand how you see the world. So what do you feel when, let's say, parents or adult can see through the eyes of your world?
I feel happy and excited that my parents can see into my eyes, and then we can spend more time together.
Thank you. I think all children want to feel loved, accepted, right? And also being understood. I think that's the key of everything, right? So now I would like us to talk about how, because we hear from Emily just now about play, imagination, curiosity, and also wonder of life. So then now the question is how we as parents, we are able to see from the eye of the children, okay? So now actually we have eyeglass. Where is yours? will go and take something. It's surprise, you know, life is full of surprise, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I think the good things, I love to play with children because children always bring us a lot of surprise in life. Yeah. So now, after we talk about it, and maybe we can and let's show the. Okay, so sometimes yeah, we have to see from the eyes. We have to remove our own like eyeglass and wear the glass so that we can see. So now I can see, Emily, what's in your work, and it's amazing. It's full of surprise. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah. So again, now we talk about the how. I will come up with 3 words. Empathy. So empathy is actually the key of understanding. Yeah. What is empathy? So if we talk about empathy, empathy means we learn to feel for our child, and we try to feel with them. It's not only feeling for them, but feeling with them. So it's like put your feet in their shoes and try to listen to their story, and also to ask them many things. It's an empathetic understanding actually. So we can help children so they can feel that, I can be understood, I can be accepted, and I feel love. So that's the first one, that's empathy. The second one is understanding. So what about understanding? What we need to learn, what we need to understand as parents, as an adult, as educators. I think first things is we need to understand the children's developmental milestone. Of course, I will see differently, I will treat and I will raise differently a child 2 years old, 5 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old, 12, 16. We will not treat teenager like a child. We will not treat the child like a teenager, correct? So I think understanding child developmental milestone is so important. And second things is about understanding them by asking them questions. I think open-ended question is very powerful. If let's say I ask Emily, how did you do that? Yeah. What did you do in school today? You know, rather than have you eat, have you study? You know, like we have like a lot of asking about open-ended question that will help, and we will be surprisingly amazed about how many information we can get from our children if we know how to ask them with open-ended question. And of course, the other things is validate how they feel, and we need to respect. So like today, I really respect, although I know Emily only like, few times, but I do respect. I think Emily have her strength. Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, even she's able to express her thought, her feeling. So I mean, I respect Emily as an individual with her uniqueness. And I think the last one is about reflecting our own childhood memories and experience. Because when we reflect our own memories, our own childhood, then we remember, when I was 5, this is who I am. When I was 6, when I was 10, you know, then we can understand our children. Okay, so, and then the last one is the connection. Okay, when we talk about connection, connection can be words, but words in only 7%. The rest, 55%, is our gesture, our eye contact. If I look at Emily, you know, with gentle eyes, and my gesture is like accepting, what do you feel?
Happy.
Accepted. But how if I look at Emily this way? I don't say anything. How do you feel?
A bit sad. And I feel like not appreciated.
So I think parents, we need to be careful about not only our words, but our gestures, how we see, how we look at the eyes. Yeah. And of course, the 38% is our tone, our pitch. If I shout, I speak very fast compared to if I speak. This is called prosodic voice, which is very healing. So we say in like a very calm voice. That's very comforting for children. Okay, so that's about connection using verbal and also non-verbal. Yeah, and I would like to show one last slide. This is about connection before correction. So parents, I always say this to parents, sometimes we correct a lot. You may not do this, you know, your lack of this, we criticize, we judge, we do a lot of correction, but it won't work. So we need to start with connection before correction, okay? Without connection, it's hard to correct, especially for teenagers. If we keep continue correcting them, lecturing them, you know, and criticize them, they will shut down. Yeah, so what we need to do is we need to connect before we correct. Yeah, so I believe listening to our children's story and then active asking them about how they feel and respect them as an individual and reflecting our own experience as children, I believe if we do that with empathy, with understanding, and with connection, then we will build a very strong bond with our children and provide a very good path for their future, for their emotional and also intellectual growth. I think that's the gift that we can give to our children for their future. Yeah, and then before I end, I would like to ask Emily, can you stand up? And I would like you to speak. So we will hear from Emily. Yeah. Emily, I would like you to take time to share to parents here, adults here. Yeah. Any words you want to say so that parents can see through your eyes, through children's eyes? You want to say? Say it loudly.
Parents needs to understand the children, and then maybe they have to help, or maybe they have to make their children be confident so they can know what they're doing.
Thank you. So we hear what Emily say. Yes? Okay. I have one slide that I will role play with Emily. So there is a slide from Circle of Security. So this is how we attend. Yeah. There is a slide. Yes, this is a stuff from Circle of Security. I will role play with Emily. So actually, children, they have needs, and parents, we need to attend to their needs, how to connect with them. So there's only two ways how to attach and bond with our children. One is called coming in. That's the time, this is the below circle, when the children come to us and they need to be protected. So this is what we call coming in. Welcoming our children with safe haven, we call it secure hand. When our child need protection, when they need to feel comfort and soothed and feel protected and safe. So this is what we call coming in. But there is another one that going out to explore the world. So let me catch you. So Emily is trying to explore the world. Don't be too fast, I'm old enough. Okay. Now she fly. So this is the time when we help them, we watch over them, and we see their world. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. So that's how we attend to our children's need. Thank you. So it's only two things, welcoming or going out. When we welcome the child, means they need us to protect them. Yeah. So we need to make them comfort and have a big hand to have that safe haven. But when they want to explore the world, then we go with them and explore with them. So this is a simple things, but that's the simple behavior and attachment bonding piece. So I do pray that we all know when to help our children to coming in and when to go out and explore with them. So remember, empathy, understanding, and also connection before correction. And I do hope that we can really enjoy play and find the wonder of imagination, the curiosity, the abundance of wonder of life that you can give for your children. Thank you. Thank you, Emily.